Resale HDBs are continuing to increase in price, and buying today would mean you are potentially buying at a record high price. A common concern amongst people who are thinking of entering the resale market today is whether HDB prices will continue to increase in value as they age. Hello everyone, my name is Charlene and welcome back to my channel. Prices of resale HDB have been increasing at an exorbitant rate since the start of COVID. Despite cooling measures introduced in the past, prices have still seen significant growth despite it being at a slower pace. So the big question is, will this trend continue into 2024 or are we heading towards a market correction? So just recently, the government announced a new set of cooling measures. Starting from August 20th, 2024, the loan-to-value limit for HDB loans has been reduced from 80% to 75%. This means that buyer will need to fork out a higher down payment. So who does this ruling affect the most and how does this affect you? And more importantly, how might it affect HDB prices? This new ruling will affect two groups of buyers the most. Firstly, the middle-income first-time buyers, because they are likely to depend on HDB loans to finance their purchases, but they may not qualify for the full range of CPF housing grants due to their income level. With the reduction in LTV limits, meaning they now need to come up with a larger initial down payment or have lesser borrowing power, making it more challenging to afford their desired flat. While with the increase of grant help, it might not fully offset the impact of the lowered LTV for those at the upper end of the eligibility criteria. The second group that will be impacted by these new cooling measures would be the second-time HDB buyers, where they are looking to sell their current flat to upgrade to a larger or better location and are impacted by the LTV limit reduction. Unlike the first-time buyers, they may not be eligible for enhanced grants and would thus need a larger down payment, and that would limit their purchasing options. So before I share with you more, I would like to ask that you like and subscribe to my channel so that my content can reach out to more people like you. So what does all this mean for HDB prices in 2024? On one hand, the increased grant could keep demand strong among first-timers, especially for smaller flats or those in less central areas. While prices might continue to rise in certain segments, particularly for well-located or newly MOP flats, the higher down payment requirement might reduce the number of buyers who can afford more expensive or larger flats. So if you are a seller today, do note that the resale market might face reduced demand, particularly for higher priced flats, as buyers adjust to the new borrowing limits, as the higher down payment requirement might reduce the number of buyers who can afford more expensive or larger flats. So this could lead to a cooling of prices or longer periods on the market before a sale is completed. To summarize, HDB prices are still expected to grow in 2024, however at a moderate pace. So if you're a first-time buyer, this might be the time to take advantage of the increased grants, especially if you're looking at smaller resale flats. For sellers, do expect to experience a slower selling process, as Singaporeans tend to have a habit of taking a wait-and-see approach whenever a cooling measure is implemented, and it would take some time for buyers to take action, as they will prefer to wait to see if prices would fall before buying. So if you need a personalized assessment on your situation for buying or selling, do reach out to me via my contact below. Once again, my name is Charlene and I'll see you in the next one.